guys, welcome back. Guess what? Santa came and I got a new lift. The red patina bus is out now, and I've had a delivery of some wood which I've been cutting up over here, and next step is to start taking this ceiling out. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm down on my knees as usual. So where we left off was I was wishing you guys a happy new year, and I did mention that I was going off to buy a new lift because this is hopefully the last time you'll see me on the floor like this, crawling around. I realised I got too old for it. So I've done a bit of research, and I know from experience, right, that most lifts, mid-rise lifts, go to about 1 metre. 1 metre, that's it. And I was researching, ideally, okay, I need something that goes higher than that, so that I can either sit or stand while I'm restoring. And there is such a lift, and one came up. It's a Spinesi is the manufacturer, and it's basically, like, as far as I'm concerned, it's better than anything out there. It goes up to 1.4, which is getting on for 1.5 meters. Now, 1 metre would be 3 foot 4 inches. So, and the Spinesi just isn't a lift, it's a whole pile more. And when we get this lift installed, you'll see, you know, what it's capable of doing as regards a lift. It also will pull, you know, for crashed cars, etc. It'll pull damaged areas. So it's got a pulling mechanism on it as well. But what I really like about this lift, and I'll go into that in more detail, is you can actually get clamps that go onto this lift. If you want to build, let's say, a bus or whatever up from the chassis up, you can do that with this lift. There's parts you can get, pieces, or you can fabricate, and so that you bolt them onto this lift, and it's pinpoint accurate, so that, you know, if say this bus here, the splitty here behind me, or another bus, I have a few that need, you know, from the chassis up, and in that kind of situation, this lift just goes beyond, and it's out on its own, right, as regards. And there's a reader that you can get for it as well, whereby you can take measurements, you know, digitally take measurements, and know that when you have set any part that you would fix, etc., you know, you can actually, there's a probe and it reads all the measurements, etc. So we've got the new lift, and the situation is, I've got Buster here as well. The situation is, here's the predicament, okay? I'll show you, I'll grab you up, come with me, and I'll show you where we're at here today. So, here we have the 1970 Patina Queen Westphalia that we were working on, and we'll continue to work on straight away as soon as we can get it up in the air. Then the second next job is a sill on this bus, and I'll show you that. And what we're actually doing is we want to get that bus, and that's the hole in our ceiling there, and we've got to get that bus up through there. So I hope you find the content good on this one. It's going to be about how we're going to chop out that roof so that we'll be able to get that bus up. Like I said, the lift will go to 1.4, which I'm about 5'10" in height, and 1.4 gets up to here. From memory, I think it's about 57 inches. Okay, so for the old school measurements, let's just check that. Okay, give me a second here and put you down there, and yeah, 1 meter 400 is 55 inches, guys, and 55 inches is here. Don't regard this bus at the moment. This bus is, as you can see, the swage line here is, you know, I have it up, but just on me, it's there, right? So like I said, imagine you've got a lift that'll take your bus up to here, and I'm 5'10", so it's just under my chin or thereabouts. I mean, that's going to be, now just so you can see again, I'm going to move down and show you what like a meter is, okay? 1 meter is here. So here versus here. That's the bottom of the bus. So then if you chalk, you'll see that this bus comes with some serious fittings as well. I'll show you. I mean, this is a really serious piece of kit, guys. I have a box here, and just to show you the build quality, okay? So that's the kind of build quality we're talking about. Now these will go on to this lift, yeah? And you clamp your chassis on here if you were doing any pulling or anything like that. You know, you can see my hand, my fingers. This is some serious, I mean, this is just one piece. There's 4 of these, yeah? And there's 4, there's all kinds of stuff. There's like pulling clamps and stuff. But you'll see the idea now. So here we have, yeah, they're your pads, and the same you can see on the where my fingers, the principle there. Okay, so that's what you're kind of, and these will slide in or that way depending, and you'll see the lift in a while. And the same, you see, this will go in, and then onto here you can bolt as well, which is what I was talking about. So for like there's a bar that goes across, and the same up front. And if you're doing chassis work, etc., you know, if you want to get your rails, obviously, if you're rebuilding a bus, you should have your rails. Your rails are going to have to be exact if you're building a bus from scratch up, really. It's all about rigidity and dimensions, etc. in your door closings and openings, your door gaps basically, and your panel gaps. We don't have the luxury of a VW jig from the factory, Wolfsburg, so therefore, you know, we do the best we can, obviously, to get it, you know, as straight as possible. But I have seen in the past buses that have been welded up, and they've been welded up, they've been cut up first, and then they've been re-welded, and misalignment, you know, panels that don't fit properly, gaps where they shouldn't be, etc, etc. And like I said, I've got a couple of vehicles here that are in a bad way and that are going to need a lot of love, and luckily I've got all the panels and stuff got for them, so you know, that'll be down the road. I've got to get this little baby, so buddy, don't worry, I'm on it, okay? I'm on it, but like I said, I really can't, you know that anyway, yeah, I really can't be on my knees, and I can't be climbing around underneath stuff. So that's, I'm gonna probably do a time lapse now for the rest, you know, you'll see. I'm gonna get this cut out, and I've got new lighting, so that should light up the whole thing and make the quality of my future videos, you know, better quality. I think it's a little dark here. I've assisted myself with some other lamps and lights to try and brighten it, to make it look like, yeah, I considered the footage grainy, you know, in the past. I've got Rode mics and stuff set up, so yeah, hopefully the quality for 2022, and I've got a heater now as well, so it's been cold, guys, you know. The first week of January was like -6, etc, and it's too cold to be outside, you know. So I'm hoping to play this year, as in more videos, maybe some road trips. I have a little bit of footage from the lift. I only got the lift yesterday, guys, so that's what this video is about. It's about putting it all together and, you know, getting my mate's bus back up on it and finishing off the sill. I'll show you some clips of the sill, and then around to the back. I go to the other side and up the far side, and then that's this bus out of the way, and then I can get back on the previous restoration that I was on, and I'm hoping to shift Vera, who's on the next side over here in the next stable, round here. But there's no axles on Vera, so again I'm going to be making something that, like a dolly type of thing, that I can actually now take her off, and I want to bring her in here, and it's in here it's going to be done, yeah, because there's a lot of work to do to it, yeah, I need to get off the ground. I need to have the work in front of me, and that's it. Okay, on with the show. And that's what it takes, guys, to get a bay bus up high enough, as high as you can go really, in safety. Remember the swage line? Okay guys, so that was Saturday night. It was late Saturday night. I eventually got the Patina red bus out, and now as you can see the garage is pretty much ready to take on the next stage. So I had a whole heap of timber delivered, and I cut up quite a lot of timber here. Well, actually 2 friends called over. That was Saturday night when I put the bus out, and 2 friends called over on Sunday. Incidentally, the lockdown is over here in Ireland now, so yeah, really appreciated the help. They said that they would just muck in and help me out. So I'll just show you up this ladder. I did say, okay, that about 15 foot, so over there, that's a little bit slow for me, but over there, and I'm going to come through the lights, so the lights are going to be temporarily in the way, but yeah, that ceiling is coming down to accommodate our new lift. And I'll just quickly take you up and show you what we've been doing up here, just to give you an eyeball before, so you don't get too concerned that the whole thing could come tumbling down, and it still might. But so we put all those in to save the day. Next is cut out those rafters, so we'll get those dropped and continue on from there. Okay guys, I'll just take you up and give you a little look at what it looks like from above. So we go up this little hole here. See how this goes.
I've had problems before with lighting, so I just wanted to give you an eyeball of what we've been doing here. When I rolled out the red bus, it was like on a Saturday evening, and as it happens, the lockdown all ended about 2 weeks ago, so I had two friends come over, one a mechanical technician and the other guy like a carpenter. So it was really nice of the guys. They offered to just, you know, give us a hand out with this stuff, and yeah, we all bust into it, and so that's basically what we've been doing. Yeah, that's what the guys set up, and I went on and bolted a lot of the stuff afterwards. But yeah, we've got like, these are the central hangers here right in front of me, and they're all bolted right up top there, right in the apex. There's a bolt, it comes down and down to the bottom, so that's braced in the middle. Now this would have had those braces anyway, as you can see on behind it, but they were every 4. So if I spin around here, this is the opening, and again all these A pieces up top here, they're all bolted. Some bolts are a little long, it doesn't really matter where they are, they're all bolted. So the A pieces up top are bolted, and again at the bottom. Yeah, so that's the cutout on up along to the corner and across, and along this side here. That's triple timbers bolted. Sorry about the flashing. I just really wanted you to get an eyeball, and we've got storage all the ways up through there. So I'm going to insulate it now so it'll be warmer, and sheet it all off. So I'll be sheeting that area there and up the sides, yeah, from the opening here upwards up to this A. There's more storage on that side, and then we're looking down again. That would be the opening. Continued on from the center here, is center bolt along the way right out to those timbers. So I'll be putting another piece of timber facing that lot off, and then just sheet up again. I'll sheet it all, and the sides, and up here at the top of these A's. I call them A's, but, and you can see like the hangers back along there. That's the construction of the roof. So it was like there would be a central one coming down every 4 rafters, or every 3 rafters. Yeah, every 3 rafters, and then you had those legs there, and we've stepped it out a bit. Yeah, so I think plenty strong enough, and we'll have more storage there and here. So I'm going to like insulate all this floor and put down some of this kind of ply, board it all out, and we'll get some storage there for bits and pieces. That's it. So I've got it cut down now. I'll put it on time lapse again, but now I'm going to like go and cut all these old ceiling rafters. I suppose that's what you'd call them, rafters. So that one is central. So if we go over along to that corner, so that's staying, that one. So I'll be taking out 1, 2, 3, 4, and that one stays. It's bolted. Okay, so the last thing I've done, that's the roof opening now, and the last thing I've done is I've took out the shortest ceiling rafter, which goes to that little like trapdoor area here, the square piece. Took off the architrave, etc. And the same on this side. There would have been a short run over to there. So I've cut that out. Now I have 2 more rafters to cut here, ceiling trusses, rafters, and another one here. And where we're at now is, as you can see, that light is running further in than we'd like. But like I said, the lighting is getting changed anyway. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to twist that lighting 180. Yeah, all 4 of them. So the lights are going to go out, and I'm going to get on with like twisting those around 180. And that's the way the new lighting is going to be anyway. So, and the wiring is there for it. It's just to put the new lights up then, but that's afterwards, just in case anything goes wrong and we break new lights or anything like that. So that'll be kind of the next, after we get the these ceiling timbers out. Okay guys, so that's where I was standing. Like I said, the lighting wasn't in the right orientation. So as you can see, the lighting has been twisted now. Now it's getting new lighting, like I said, right? But yeah, I did say it was going to run from maybe there all the ways down, about 15 foot of an opening by about 6'6". So yeah, just an update to show you what we've been up to. So maybe show you this side. Right, so all along there has been, it's not quite finished yet, but yeah, the line is in now, straight line all the ways down. And you see the overlap timber here finishes about there. And I'll just put a piece in there, a full piece. There's also a piece to go in from here all the way across. And the insulation board will go from there up. So you can see that. It's just sitting on those 2 pieces at the minute because I'm awaiting some more materials. But yeah. And then we have the rough cut on this side, which still has to be cut in, etc. This is just to give you an idea. This is the flooring that's going to go in up top, and the insulated board that I'm putting on. And then there's like rock wool, or you know, that stuff, insulation stuff, so that gets all put out between the rafters. The garage is in a real mess. But yeah, like I say, I've been busy guys with it, and yeah, it's coming on. I've turned the corner there, so it's just from there down now. again, there'll be a piece of wood going all along here, facing that off. I'm waiting for that wood to come, so yeah. So I just thought I'd bring you up to date with the progress. And I haven't shown you the lift, have I? So there's a few bits of the lift there, etc. So I was cleaning it. Up. It's really heavy duty, yeah. So yeah, I'll give you an eyeball of the lift, and I'm going to get this ready for editing because so that's the control panel there, and that's the said lift. Right. It's really windy out here, so yeah. I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to clean this lift up before it, before it goes in the garage. That's a bit of wind that's blowing, guys, I'll tell you. So it's just amazing. It needs cleaning. It's got like some schultz and stuff on it. So I'm going to clean it up. I probably will paint it because it would be nice to have it all clean. It's cleaning up really well, actually, as you can see there. Yeah, it's just overspray and stuff that's stuck on it, but yeah, it gets me off the ground, guys, and that's going to make life much easier for me. So I hope you enjoyed the content. I'll get it edited up because it's going to be too long by the time I get what's remaining to do here. It's going to be way too long, so I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned to be continued, obviously, to get it all done and insulated, and you get the lift in here, get the lift cleaned up, and have it installed, and go through that and kind of give it a service and make sure it's all good. And then we get the patina bus back in and we continue the restoration on that. There isn't a lot left to do on it, to be honest. And then we're going back over to the T25, or what you would call in America the Vanagon. So that will be coming in here. I've got to make a jig to get that in, or a dolly of some sort to get it out of the next stable and in here. So yeah, like if you enjoyed it, share, subscribe, and all the good things. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.